Now to our 6 months to a six-pack challenge, helping some Today viewers get toned up by summer. And today we're going to help them and you at home beat the stress so it doesn't derail your diet.
Kelly Denola, Tamara Halevy, and Ralph Oswald, they've been working hard to get in tip-top shape with the help of Today nutritionist Joy Bauer and fitness trainer Jeff Halevy. Good morning to all once again.
Good morning.
You started this journey, back in January, I believe. Look how far you have.
Everybody's looking terrific.
All right, let's start first with Kelly and remind people, see what she looks like now.
So Kelly started at 177 pounds. She's now 143. She's down 34 pounds.
Wow.
And something interesting, because this is real life, I just want to point out that both Tamara and Kelly have hit a temporary plateau. They're both just up 1 pound, which is inevitable. It's normal.
Sure.
And, they're going to be back in 2 weeks. Absolutely.
Changing the routine a little bit, perhaps?
Yeah, you know what? They're doing everything right. I think sometimes your body just, sort of does its own thing, and in 2 weeks she'll be down.
So there's kind of a maintenance phase now, right?
Well, she's close. She's within a couple of pounds of her maintenance, but she's going to tell you a little bit about her stress eating habits.
Yes. So, Kelly, what is it that you usually go to when you're stressed?
I'm a mindless eater. I don't think about what I'm eating. I pick. I'll be making putting chips out for kids, or, this and I'll have a handful here and there, or making pasta, testing it before you actually put the bowl down. So I've probably already had a half a cup of pasta. I've had half a bag of chips, which I would never normally sit down, pour a bag of chips and eat it.
Right.
So
I think a lot of us do that. So, Joy, what's the fix? You came up with some solutions for her?
I call her a trance volume eater. So, she sort of zones out and she gobbles up without even thinking about it. So I want things that are high volume, but under 200 calories. So the first is this fiery popcorn. 5 cups of air pop popcorn, and then you just sprinkle on a little bit of hot sauce or cayenne or chili powder, whatever you want. The idea is you can gobble it through, but because of the hot sauce, it wakes you up and makes you pay attention. This is what I call salsa mole. It's half guacamole and half salsa, because guacamole is more fattening. So when you combine it together, you can have a great big amount with tons of non-starchy vegetables.
All right, let's move to Tamara. How much is Tamara?
So Tamara started at 178. She is now a slim 153. She's down 25 pounds.
Congratulations.
Wow.
She's stunning.
Thank you. Great. Okay, now I know that for you, your issue is you're a comfort eater, which a lot of us are as well. So what are your usual go-tos when it comes to trying to comfort yourself?
Cookies,
anything sweet.
So I call her a comfort food feaster. And whether she's happy or stressed, she goes for these foods. So again, it's all about the calories. You figure out, what you could have for under 200, and then you pre-plan. So what I made for her is what I call a banana peanut butter strawberry freeze. You take a banana, you cut it lengthwise, you smear a little bit of peanut butter on it, and then you could add dark chocolate chips or strawberries. You cut it up into these pieces and you stockpile them in the freezer. This is delicious. Go for it. Go for it. And
this is really
all
good.
these recipes are on our website at today.com.
And that would be under 200 calories then for the most
Ralph.
part. Okay, Ralph. Let's move on to you. Back in January, he's disappearing, this man.
So here's the interesting thing. So Ralph started at 200. He's now 165, and you know what? He's too low.
Wow.
I want Ralph to gain about 5 pounds.
What?
So he has 3 orders to eat. Yes.
You and I are going out, buddy.
I want him increasing the protein. I actually want him having 1 meal off each week because he went a little bit too low, but we're going to build him back up.
What have you been doing to get too low?
Watching, following good advice, doing the exercises, making good decisions, what it really comes down to.
Good for you. You did it all right.
You're a bit of an emotional eater?
A little bit, especially when it gets overwhelming. Sometimes there's just so much that doesn't seem light at the end of the tunnel. I've just eaten a box of Devil Dogs, a big bag of M&Ms, and not thinking anything about it.
So I call this, he's an emotional pity party eater.
Okay,
right?
we have a minute left, so let's talk
what I did
you
was,
made.
this is actually a protein pudding. He loves chocolate, so you take either a low-fat hot cocoa mix or cocoa powder. You just mix it with a non-fat vanilla yogurt, and guess what?
Let's get over to Jeff.
It's got ingredients that boost your mood at the same
Jeff,
time.
you got a couple of different exercises you want to talk about that can help relieve stress.
I do. Well, we really have 2 different types of people. We have our type A people and we have our type B people.
Okay.
Certainly our ladies are more on the type A side. side. And, you know, look, we've got a busy mom, we've got a social worker,
Right.
high stress. The last thing you want to do is dump more stress on top of that with exercise. Exercise is stress. What our first participant is going to do here, Kelly, is she's going to do a little bit of a side-to-side rocking that you see a lot of kids do, just like simple twisting. This is great. It gets lymph moving around the body. It actually works as an active stretch. What Tamara's going to do is just a hip bridge, okay, right off the ground. She's going to take a breath in and raise her hips up off the ground. That's it. Great exercise for the bottom, okay? But these are low threshold exercises. They won't increase stress. And the very last exercise we have is for Ralph, who's type B. Ralph has high stress levels at his job, but he's a little more laid back naturally, so he can let out a lot of that stress. And what we're going to, Ralph's already ready to hit me. What I suggest for this is some boxing. Ralph insisted on going bare knuckles, so I guess that's what we're doing this morning. But anybody at home should obviously be using gloves and mitts, but we're just going to do a 1-2
punch it out, Ralph. Punch it
and
out.
a knee.
Okay.
And that's it. Real good combination. And that's it. Nothing to the face.
Thank you
I'm
to
type
Joy.
A.
Yes, I am too. Thank you, Joy. Thank you to you all. And Jeff, thank you. You guys are doing a great job.
All right,
For
recipes.
the recipes on our website, today.com.